First, I think we need to remember that part of sales is following up, and it's not being pushy to follow up. It's giving the prospect an opportunity to respond. And I really mean that because just because you sent a note and you didn't get a response back, there might be a million reasons why that person didn't respond. And what we do is we create a narrative in our heads. We say, okay, they didn't respond because they don't like us or they didn't like our message or we're being annoying. And that's a complete story. There's no factual basis that supports that. And what's actually true is we sent a message and they didn't respond, which could mean that they saw it on their way into a meeting and then they forgot about it and they got swamped up with all these other things and they couldn't get to it. And so what we need to do is we need to think about a cadence that we feel comfortable with where we're just checking in to say, hey, Bradley, just seeing if you saw this, right? So I think about sending initial message with your messaging that lands, right? Your positioning that really hits on their pain point and then sending maybe 3 follow-ups over the course of the next 2 weeks to say, hey, just wanted to see if you got a chance to check this out. It's not, you're not sending, in my opinion, you're not sending these big messages 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And we're certainly not sending like a 10-step cadence. And we're asking very basic questions like, hey, what do you think about this? Hey, is there a better chance, better time to follow up? Might be my last message actually, is like, hey, it looks like this isn't a good time. Is there a better time to follow up? And sometimes people say like, yeah, follow up in 3 months. And then you can just throw a quick calendar invite and for 3 months and follow up. So think about following up as a part of sales. Every single B2B sales rep will tell you how important this is. In fact, the data really shows you that the highest percentage of responses come in the follow-up messages. So actually, if you're doing outbound and you're not doing follow-ups, you're missing out on a ton of ROI of those efforts. So you need to be following up and you need to be following up in an authentic way that says, hey, maybe you legitimately didn't see this or didn't have time to respond when you did see it. I'm following up here to see if this messaging resonates with you.